talk about, I think cybersecurity 3.0 is a paradigm shift. I think yes. So when we talk about automation should be there, to save cost or manpower, a lot of things. But I would say that automation in the analytics basically. So there is analytics, but automation in analyzing things basically. So that should be there, which will be supported by AI/ML for sure. Because AI/ML is a buzzword everywhere for since last, I think, 5 to 7 years. So basically, AI/ML can be utilized for a kind of threat detection or anomaly detection or phishing and fraud detection, or maybe if you want to give for your business users or for your end users, basically the enhanced authentication. So all those things can be done using AI and ML for sure. When coming back to the platform based approach, yes, I think cybersecurity practitioners like us are struggling to manage multiple tools and services in silos. So it is always our wish list to have one single platform or one kind of vendor which will provide various securities like endpoint protection or server protection, network security. Maybe it can have security monitoring center, as well as the kind of brand reputation management. So all those things put together, I think what I'm trying to say here is that yes, surely this is on our wish list for every CISO to have platform based approach, and AI/ML will surely help to basically build such platform from various aspects. Because see, every organization is at a different maturity level when it comes to managing their cybersecurity posture. And of course, it is driven by what kind of support you get from the board, from the senior leadership in every organization. So that could be one of the challenge. Basically, that could be internal challenge. But if we assume that that challenge is not there, like budget or the freedom or the independence to act, to strengthen the cybersecurity posture for that company or for me, for that matter. Then what comes to, in my mind, or practitioner like me, that who's the OEM, who is the vendor, whom should I approach for this platform base? Because we have a different set of activities to perform, as a BAU. But then we are relying on somebody else, to give this platform to us, and then who could be that particular vendor. So there are certain leading names, but everybody is not having everything as of today. Of course, many big vendors are trying to build such platforms. Maybe Cisco's or Dell, you can say, or maybe Fortinet or Palo Alto, Checkpoint. But then they are still in the journey of building that. So it will still, I think, take some more time for them to mature, and that maturity can be established in the industry when they implement such platform at consumer end. According to me, what they need to learn is, I mean, certain things could be basic, like CISO when they grew in the organizations, or when they maybe join some other organization. Of course, they need to keep in mind business priorities when they plan something as a cybersecurity strategy for the year. So that has to be aligned with the business priorities and objectives and the goals. So that's one thing they CISO need to keep in mind. And second thing is, CISO's presentation to the board should be really aligned to what is going on in the business, like what we decided to do and then what we are doing currently. And in that presentation, of course, the cybersecurity threats should be clearly called out to the senior leadership or board, so that they are aware about the fact what is happening, and what similar threats their organization can also go through in coming days. So all these things should be there for CISO to consider for their own growth and development.